What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. So yeah, Little Mermaid's back in the news with Halle Bailey. And, this article right here just kind of made me chuckle because, of course the director is going to come out and say some nonsense like this. There was no agenda when casting Halle Bailey in The Little Mermaid. Not at all. No, we're not woke. What are you talking about, right? Isn't that seem to be like Disney's mantra lately, that they're not woke? The movie director insists, hey, this is just the best person for the job, right? This is just the best person for the job. That's the way we wrote it. That's the way we cast it. That's what it is, okay? So yeah, this one from Up Rocks, this isn't going to take long. Let's kind of scoot through this. So after Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter, her real name Gabriella Wilson, performance as Belle in the Beauty of the Beast, a 30th celebration event, Disney lovers are counting down the days until the adaptation of Little Mermaid hits theaters. Gee, I wonder why. This is because both of these chicks is black. The film starring Halle Bailey in the role of Ariel is slated to be released in the spring of next year. Over the years, Disney and its child company Pixar have made strides to center more diverse stories and actors through its films. Unfortunately, not everyone was pleased with this decision. Seeing a regal underwater mermaid with dreadlocks pushed some over the edge. Yeah, just checking in on that ratio. It's doing fine. It's doing just fine. Yeah, this thing is still getting ratioed into oblivion, and for very good reason. Although the duet singer has avoided the negative comments, only addressing the pressures of stepping into the roles, many other industry professionals have come out to publicly support her, including Encanto director Lin-Manuel Miranda and now the Little Mermaid director Rob Marshall. In an interview, Marshall clapped back at the naysayers, saying Bailey was only cast to appease the woke community or to meet a diversity quota. When asked about Bailey's casting, Marshall replied, "We just were looking for the best actor for the role, period. The end. We saw everybody and every ethnicity. The goal was to find someone who could be incredibly strong, passionate, beautiful, smart, clever, and with a great deal of fire and joy." Marshall stressed there was no agenda behind the Bailey casting. Yeah, I don't believe that shit for one damn minute, okay? You mean to tell me that all of this time with Disney coming out right and saying it, that yeah, we got a DEI standard that we are trying to uphold and we are trying to meet. We absolutely have that, all right? Now you're going to try to say, oh, no. Best person for the job, that's all we were doing, okay? Not sure what you guys are thinking over here, okay? You guys sounding a little bit suspicious, like, you're thinking that there's some racism going over here at Disney. Okay, no. We went out and cast the best person for the job. I tell you, these guys are lying through their teeth, okay? Forget the fact that the redheads always get cast as black people, and I've discussed that in the past. I'm not going to go into details with that. It even says it right up here at the top of the article that they made strides to center more diverse stories and actors throughout its films, okay? Like, nobody is fooled here. Why do people have to lie? I just don't understand that. Just be honest, okay? You did it for woke diversity points, okay? You wanted to check some boxes, okay? How many black people do we have in here? Check. Perfect, okay? That's what you did, all right? Because you knew the outrage was coming. There's a lot of people that are not cool with this idea. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. That's why they're just coming out here running this damage control. And here's the quote that he had on that Entertainment Weekly article. Marshall has seen the impact of Bailey's Ariel is already having online. Parents of black children have been sharing reaction videos of their kids seeing a black Ariel in the film's first trailer to social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Marshall was completely caught off guard by that response. "I wasn't anticipating that because in a way, I felt like we've moved so far past that kind of thing," he mentioned in his own naivety. "But when you realize in a way we haven't, it was very moving for me to see how important this casting is for the world." He stresses there was no agenda when casting Ariel for The Little Mermaid. We were just looking for the best actor for the role and blah, 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 blah. Look, I mean, this guy knew exactly what he's doing. He's not blind. Hollywood is a woke bubble of nonsense, okay? And diversity and equity and inclusion is definitely something that is in their purview, all right? Again, this is nothing against Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey is a singer. She's an actress. She's playing a role. I'm sure she's going to do a great job. But ultimately, it comes down to Disney wanting to virtue signal to all the people that are out there and say, hey, look at us. We're the good guys. We cast this black girl. Aren't you glad that you have a black girl in the role of this particular character? Aren't you glad that you could see yourself, okay, in these roles? And that's not exactly what black people are looking for at all. People don't just want like some kind of a token figure that you could just sit up there. Okay, we did something for black people. We're good. Okay. That's not what we were looking for ever. All right. I said it before on the last video, and I'll go ahead and link it up so you can check it out. Hey, we want authentic stories. OK, if you're going to tell something about black people in the culture, tell actual cultural stories that mean something. OK, there's dozens upon dozens of stories about black African mermaids. If you really wanted to have a black African mermaid story, you could absolutely make that. OK, there's a lot of books that you could adapt, and you could actually add to the Little Mermaid universe. OK, and just say, hey, you guys got Ariel over there for the little redheads. Hey, we're coming out with a different black mermaid for the little black girls that want black mermaids. The crazy part is, like, eventually we're going to get to the point where, like, everybody's going to want their own Ariel, right? Like, hey, where's the Japanese Ariel, right? Like, you know, Japanese little girls got to see themselves in Ariel, right? So where's the Japanese Ariel, right? You know, or where's the, you know, Polynesian Ariel, okay? All the little Polynesian girls growing up, they can't see themselves. So where's that Ariel, okay? And then we're going to have Ariels from like every corner of the globe, instead of just people just saying, yeah, the Ariel, the little white girl with the red hair, that's the Little Mermaid, done. Okay. And then guess what? Everybody can also start digging deep into their own mythologies. Okay. And pulling out characters. I mean, the internet is wide open right now. Hell, I got a YouTube channel. You can put this information out there, just spread love for all of your ideas. You can just put it out there. It's not like back in the day where there were barriers that you had to cross and you had to get through in order to get your work to be seen. Okay. I think that's, again, this stuff is going to go by the wayside eventually because they're just disrespecting everybody. All right. And ultimately, we're going to get to the point where the real stuff is being made by the authentic creators, not by these giant studios and these media conglomerates. OK, it's going to be made by folks like you and me who really believe in the work that we're doing. OK, and not just doing this stunt casting to try to serve some political purpose or some social agenda or to gain some brownie points because, hey, guess what? We believe in diversity. You know, that stuff is going to go by the wayside. Anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation? This dude clearly lying about why they cast this chick as Little Mermaid. Go ahead, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. See you next time.